Hi, I'm Mike Caines, exec chef of Gidleigh Park and also director of food and beverage for Brownsfield Hotels. I've been at Gidleigh Park for 18 years now, and I think over the time I've been here, my food style has evolved, but fundamentally it still draws on the same principles: work within our locality, buying local and regional foods where possible, working within the seasons, and also making sure that we champion what we put on the plate. It's less about the theatre of the food and more about the substance, and I think that's important. And I think what I'm particularly proud of is 18 years later, you're still winning awards and you're still relevant. Within my role, it's so important to have key individuals that I can rely on that are within our properties. First of all, we have a definite vision of the type of hotels we want to create, and we need an understanding of what that is. And I suppose Gidleigh is the ultimate experience as far as that is concerned within our portfolio, and could arguably be a benchmark for the industry of particular this sector. That and the Manoir Quatre Saisons, I suppose, are good examples. And Gidleigh Park certainly is over the time it's been seen as one of the top. And so we want those individuals, both in general management as well as exec chef role, or chef role should I say, to understand the type of business we want to be, so our clients can relate to the same experience within individual properties. When I say same experience, it's always going to be different because of the individuals we employ and the properties we own, but the standards of quality, service, food and beverage, they're the things that we want in the rooms, and outstanding locations, as you can see. Well, the influential chefs I've worked for were Bernard Loiseau, the late Bernard Loiseau, Joël Robuchon, who's got the most Michelin stars in the world, apparently 27 of them in lots of different continents, and of course Raymond Blanc in Manoir Quatre Saisons here in England. I think all of them have played their role and influence on me. I think Blanc was the visionary because he was self-taught, he had no boundaries. I think with Loiseau, when I went to France, I realised how important it was to source things locally and regionally. The simplicity of the ingredients and the importance to bring flavours through. And then I went off to Paris to work with Robuchon. That was very hard work, and I guess SAS of kitchens in many ways. But it's all about discipline, self-discipline and kitchen discipline, and it's also about technical skills. That actually it's all about great flavour. But it just so happens that in embracing great technique, he had actually achieved great flavour. And I've always said in turn that if you work for great chefs, there's a legacy that's always passed on. There's a knowledge that you get within those great kitchens from great chefs that's just passed down from generation to generation. The garden concept's very important, but we don't have a big garden, so the reality there is that we use everything that we produce. But it's a sense of giving us a sense of timing, telling us what's in season. We do use all of the herbs and all of the various things that we do grow. But when guys say to me, can this go on the menu? I say, well, no, it's not in season. Come out to the garden, have a look what's in season, what we can grow, and then they get an understanding of where that fits in. Well, I use Bonnet because I've worked with Bonnet for a long time. I first met with Bonnet as a kitchen appliance at the Quatre Saisons, and then out to France, and it was the choice of stove for Robuchon. At that time it was innovative and creative, and I think they still try and work in a very eco-friendly way as well now. You get used to a certain product and you use it, and we've got a great relationship with Bonnet and have over the years been able to rely on their stoves for solid performance, and that I think at the end of the day is important. If you want to get on and you want to do well in this industry as a young person, you've got to give yourself the time to develop your skills and to acquire the skills that you need to get on in management as well as in the kitchen. And that's not something that you can do very quickly by becoming a head chef straight away. Once you're a head chef, what are you going to be for the rest of your life? So getting there is part of the fun, and getting there with the right skills is really important. The more depth you add, it's like a good sauce or good dish. The more layers of flavour or knowledge you add to your portfolio, the deeper you can draw on later, and the more lasting you'll become.